All right, family. We black once again is on. We got that 5 for your family. You live in the flesh with the General Sarasu Seti. Why the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is the biggest pagan ritual of the year. People don't want to talk about it because they don't know about it, but you're gonna know today. Before we get started, I want you to get on over there to my Patreon. Over 500 exclusive live streams. The link right at the top of the chat. All you have to do is just click it. Boom, and it'll take you over there, become a patron, gain access to all that fire. Also, kingseti.com, official General Seti products, DVDs, t-shirts, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry. Jewelry is off the chain. Get over there, ain't no pun intended, off the chain. You feel what I'm saying? We got exclusive videos, Sarah Susan Seti, General Seti membership. When you become a member, you see what I'm saying? You get access to the exclusive videos and shorts and everything else that we got under the membership. Check it out, family, and make sure you get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it, share it with your family and friends, comment, just don't say nothing stupid because you will get banned. Now, again, let's get started. Let me make sure I'm in the house. Ray, you out there? If you out there, drop something in the chat for me. Okay, we're in the house. I see. We're in the house. Okay. Now, see, the thing is, once again, when we look at the carnival aspect of the, and you know how many people watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade? They talking about over 2 million. Man. Yeah, I think it's the largest parade in the world. Nothing even come close. Whew, I don't even know why I said 20. No, they're saying great question. It depends on a lot on how you count TV plus streaming, but there are some recent viewership numbers for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in 2024. Around 31.3 million people watched across NBC plus Peacock. In 2023, it drew 28.5 million viewers, NBC plus streaming. Historically, Nielsen has reported that around 30 million people watch on average. So right there, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is the largest parade celebration in the world by far. Don't nothing even come close. So it's powerful. You know what the it's a lot of shit that's gonna get seen on that day. You know a lot of, and it's a lot of occult symbolism that get by people that it ain't gonna get by me. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to look. I just look at the major act because there's gonna be so much symbolism. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it's the end of the parade. You see, you gonna see all of the whatever, the icons of cartoons, Snoopy, Donald Duck, the Daffy Duck, and all the Bugs Bunny, and all the the great cartoons and storybook characters and all of that. But it's the end of the parade. You see, because you thinking, at the end you see, Santa Claus. But see, people got to understand who Santa Claus is. In the occult understanding, it's Odin, it's Thor. You see, these Nordic deities that if you don't believe it, then ask yourself why you still calling on them in the days of the week. Ask yourself why you still calling on them in the days of the week. if you don't think you still they still venerating them. You see, you understand? You got Tuesday for Tiwaz, which is a Viking deity. Wednesday is for Woden, which is Odin. You see, Thursday is for Thor. You see, Friday is for Frigra. Saturday is for Saturn. You see, so all of the D's, so you call on them gods more than you call on the one you claim you believe in. You see, when you gonna get paid? I'm gonna get paid Monday. When you gonna pay me? I'm gonna pay you Tuesday. You understand it, that these are expressions of the deity. You see, and so how many times do you think you will use the word Thor in Thursday in your lifetime? You probably gonna use it millions of times in your lifetime. You're gonna use Thursday, you're gonna use the term Friday, which is actually venerations of these Nordic deities. So whatever God you claim you believe in, you will call on these gods in a subconscious way more than you would ever call on the God you claim you believe in. You understand? Because you call on them every day. You call on them what day when you going over there? I'm gonna go over there Saturday. When you going? Yeah, I'm gonna check you out on Monday. You see, and this shit go on and on all day. You see, all day. The monks is named after different deities, Roman deities that you call on every day. So I don't want you to look at this, like this is something far-fetched, nigga, when you already calling on these deities anyway. So stop playing yourself. You see? So really the Thanksgiving parade is essentially bringing in, the veneration of Thor. Now, when you see Thor, you're going to see, matter of fact, I'll give you a few pictures. Peace, Black Power family. We in the house. Let me see, do I got the Thanksgiving one up there? I do. So you see right here, you see the days of the week. You see what I'm saying? You see the days of the week. You see Tuesday for tier. You see what I'm saying? Or another term for him is T-wise. You get tier, then you got Thursday for Thor. You got Wednesday for Odin, which is Woden. They also put the W in front of that for Woden. Then you got Friday for Freya or Frigga. And you understand what I'm saying? Which is the wife of Odin. This is where you get Mother Claus and Santa Claus. This is where you get Mother Claus and Santa Claus when you get Freya and Odin together. You see? So these are the guys you're calling on. So when you understand one thing, you see, when you're talking about December the 22nd, what dates we say was the Capricorn? December 22nd. What was it? To January 19th? I believe it was. I believe it was. I know y'all know it. There it is. Yeah, it was December 22nd to January 19th. Okay, it was. So that's where and so you bringing in the worship of the goat. You see, you bringing in the worship of Capricorn, December 22nd. So Thanksgiving is ushering in, even though it hasn't reached, but it's ushering in because you know, at the end, you know, once you understand that Thor is also connected to the goat. You see, he's also connected to the goat. His chariot or his cart is pulled by the goat. You see what I'm saying? You know, his cart is pulled by the goat. So again, when you get the cornucopia and all of this, that aspect of goat worship is there too. You see, it's there too. And so now what's crazy, I'm gonna show you this shit. You see, I'm gonna show you this shit. A lot of people ain't gonna catch it, but see, the general been studying symbolism now for over 30 years. You see, so when you come down and you see he bring, you know, the Santa Claus at the end, he's the last one to come. You see, and you see right there, you see Santa up there, and you see right there what you see, the goat. You see the goat right there in the front of his chariot. You understand? You see the deer, but they see the symbolism is there so that you understand what this shit is. You see, so when you put it next to Thor and you see the goats, you see the ram horns and you understand, got the ram horn right there. You know who it is. See, but you got to be studying the symbolism to understand that. So again, it's bringing in the venerate. You talking about Yule. You talking about, and Odin was also the Lord of Yule. He's the Lord of Yule. Yule is the Nordic holiday and festival before Christmas. Much of it been added to Christmas. You see the Yule log, where you bring the log in and you put it in there. The pig, you understand, the boar also come from this Yule tradition. You see, and the reindeer, we all know about that. The reindeer only is found in certain areas the world. Matter of fact, Russia and fucking Canada. That's where you find them at. You know, you don't find them. So all of this is Nordic in essence. Even the damn elves. Because when you but it can, you know, it goes back to even deeper roots. Now I'm gonna take you there. So you see right here, the Capricorn. You see the Capricorn, and you see that's the goat. You see, when you come into December, you come into the house of Saturn, you coming into so Thanksgiving is that the preliminary ritual. You see, that foster in the birth of the goat on December 22nd. That's the birth of the goat. December 22nd. So you got December 21st is the death of the sun, which is the summer solstice, the shortest day of the year. December 21st, and the day after it is the birth of the sun. It brings you into the zodiac sign of Capricorn, which is the goat. You see, which is the goat. And of course, you got the horn. And you see the corn is also the horn. So that lets you know right there, cornucopia, Capri, goat, cornu, horn. The horn, the goat horn. So you coming into the goat horn, you already know. So you people talk this shit about, you know, you venerate. And most of these holidays is in the house of the goat. You see, so, you know, so when you talk about the Thanksgiving, you see the parade itself is celebrating, you know, it's like, you know, the Lord is coming. He ain't here yet, but he's on the way. You see, when I seen this, I say, oh, they out of pocket. They in the pocket, but so, you know, they wait to the end, but the end is really the beginning. You see, to let you know he's on the way. That you know what I'm saying? That he's on the way, that the Lord, the goat Lord is on the way. So y'all, and the Capra and the cornucopia that you put up there is in veneration of that. It'll never change. You can try to change. It has nothing to do with Christianity at all. You see, it come out of the Greek and the Nordic tradition, and you understand. And even again, the Hebrews and shit. That let you know they come out of the Greco-Roman. Man, them Jews ain't nothing but Romans, man. They blow the ram's horn. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that they blow the ram's horn. Let me drop this in here. See? Oh shit. That's the chief deity. That's the chief deity. That's what they blow. You see, look at them. Look at them. Yeah, look at them. Hold on. Yeah, so yeah, you see right there, and then they sacrifice the goat. Let me show you. So they all into the goat. They all into the goat. Let me see. I used to have a nice one. Here it go right here. Here it go right here. So even that, you see, when we talk about this, yeah, even in the Jewish, you see what I'm saying? It's that goat. It's the profound, it's the primordial God. You see what I'm saying? They all deal with that goat. I don't care which one it is. Almathea, Zeus, the goat gods of Thor. You understand what I'm saying? The goat god, the Almathea, Capricorn, a Pan, a Baphomet, Satan. All of these is the goat gods that rule this European world. That's true. Ain't no getting around that. Ain't no getting around that. So you keep hiding and you understand and thinking that just by ignoring some shit. Yeah, Amen is the ram, but I meant to, but some of them is goats. They put the ram in there. That's out of, but you understand they Romans. You see what I'm saying? But the ram is not where I think the goat. The ram is a sheep. The ram is a sheep. You see what I'm saying? The ram is a sheep. But but they trying to trick you. You see, it is in symbolic is the goat. You see what I'm saying? It's the goat horn. You see, yeah, ram, but the ram is a sheep. And so we got to separate the sheep from the goat. That's right. We got to separate. Yeah, they lowering your horn, I assume. Yeah, yeah, but yeah. So anyway, we just getting started with the holiday, and I'm just getting but I'm most definitely each day you gonna see me. You understand? By the time we get in here, boys, by the time these holidays come, we're gonna be on fucking fire. So this is where we at right now. You understand what I'm saying? We're gonna be cracking this holiday holocaust. Y'all stay tuned. I guarantee you each day. Corn new. The U on the end. Corn new. You see what I'm saying? But even Capricorn, yeah, but no, the U is not just corn, it's corn new with the U. You see, but the corn, they left the U off but technically is the corn new or corn. I guess you can, I guess, but that was the etymology. I guess they can use corn too, but it means horn. It means horn. Okay, it means horn. So not and specifically the goat horn. You see, specifically the goat horn. Yeah. Cornu, that's part, but Capricorn, it could be the same thing, like you said, right? It could be the same thing, but that's the horn. And the Capri is goat. So it'll let you know what kind it is. You see what I'm saying? It'll let you know what kind it is. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. I ain't going for the night, but I'm going for right now. I'll see y'all a little later, and we're going to be tightening this shit up. I guarantee you, you will not get a better presentation on these holidays than over here. So stay tuned, and that's why a lot of people gonna say, "God damn it, let me stay in misery. Let me stay in my ignorance." We gonna stay from, but that's okay. We know what we doing is opening up the truth, and those that come will their consciousness will be opened up. You see what I'm saying? And truth will be poured in. I appreciate y'all for being here, family. I'll see y'all soon. Arm yourself with knowledge, bang. Support the general. Click some of them links. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. And I'll see y'all just a little bit later. Black Power.